Find out about Dirtyfest.
Yep, Dirtyfest is an event that's been held in America, in California, each year for the last 4 years. Put together by all the old school boys from back in the day in the 80s, run by Mike Miranda. I'm representing Australia over there and going to show them what the Aussies are made of.
Absolutely you are. You're going to have a cracker. It's a beautiful bike. Fantastic about your story, the amazing things you're going to do in California, and we cannot wait to find out how you go.
And there's nothing better than putting it to the Yanks.
Got that.
All right, so today we have Peter Ashby all the way from Australia. He's our Torker guy out over there. You guys have seen him on the channel before. Has the coolest Torker collection ever. So, Peter, what is going on?
Not a lot at the moment, mate. Just getting all my tickets all organised, ready to come over for Dirtyfest.
Right.
My once-a-year pilgrimage. It's like basically my Mecca.
Yeah, so a couple months ago, Mike Miranda put out a post on Facebook asking for people, like, if you're coming from different countries, different state, whatever, he wanted flags to be able to line the entryway to Dirtyfest. And you recently have gotten one, but you went through a little bit of extra step. You didn't just go and buy one.
Yeah, here in Australia, if you want a flag, you just contact your local member of parliament and they'll supply you with one. Now, I messaged Mike and said, what would you prefer, an Australian flag or a Victorian flag? Because I'm from Victoria, Australia. And he said, bring both. So I thought, why not? So I messaged my local member, which was Vicky Ward, MP for the Victorian government. And she said, well, if you like, we can do a bit of a photo shoot and a handover of the flag, and we'll get the federal member, which is the Australian member, which is Rob Mitchell, MP, and we'll do it all together. So we all went out and we done a big photo shoot, and they handed over the Victorian flag and the Australian flag for me to take over to Dirtyfest and represent Australia.
That's cool. And you did that wearing all Torker gear too, which makes it so much cooler.
Absolutely. Love the brand. What can I say? I've got to represent.
What is it that keeps you coming back to Dirtyfest, and why was it so important for you to be able to bring the flags with you?
Well, first one was about the bringing the flag with me. It was just represent Australia, basically. Like, it's great over there going to see everyone else's flag, and because obviously I haven't seen a lot of the flags from different states. I know the American flag, but I haven't seen states flags from over in America. But it'll be just good to see all the flags out on display of everyone around the world. I'm sure there'll be people from England, any other country, maybe some Germans, I don't know, but it'll be just a great spectacle to see. And the reason why I keep coming back is because I love the place. It's the BMX community is a community. The exact, what says it in its name. It's a community. It's the old saying, don't meet your heroes, but you go to meet your heroes at Dirtyfest and they're not stuck up. They're just a bunch of guys and girls that are just great to talk to. They'll sit down there with, last year I sat down and had a beer with Clint Miller. Now, Clint Miller, I had posters up on my wall of him as a kid, and Eddie King and Mike Aguilera and Eddie Fiola. They're just so approachable. You just sit there and you can talk and shoot the breeze, and they're just, that saying, don't meet your heroes, it's crap as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. It almost doesn't feel real whenever you're out there. I know last year you were hanging out with Eddie Fiola pretty much the whole time. And it's like, could you ever imagine doing that, like, in your lifetime?
Oh, mate, it was amazing. It wasn't just at the show. Like, I went over to Eddie's house, and me and him went for a drive, and we went up to the Torker factory and caught up with Bill and you guys, and just he took me out, and we had, I don't know, it wasn't Subway, but the first time I'd ever had a bologna sandwich. I've never had one in my life, and he took me for my first bologna sandwich. So it was just a different world. It was just brilliant.
Yeah. for me, every time I go out there, it's crazy because like how you were hanging out with Eddie, me and Nate, my side hack pilot, we were hanging out with Matt Hayden, and Matt Hayden growing up in the mid school era of Torker, like he was the one that was on my wall.
On your wall, yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling. Like it doesn't feel
it's
like
a real feeling.
Yeah.
Like I had a time there where I was just sitting on a chair and Stu Thompson, the king of kings, come up and tap me on the shoulder and, Pete, how are you, mate? And I thought, I'm just a little guy from Australia. I'm nobody. And big name like Stu Thompson recognises me and taps me on the shoulder and, how are you, buddy? And it's just a great feeling.
Yeah. And that's how it is for most people that go. It's just this great experience where, you would never think that it could be like that. And, hanging out with all the icons and you're on the same level with them. It doesn't matter if you're racing or walking around, you're wearing a Torker shirt, Eddie King almost runs you over in his golf cart, and, tells you to jump in and, takes you down for tacos.
Oh, absolutely. And another thing, like when I turn up every year, the first day, the first person I see, Mike Miranda, he comes up every year and gives me a big bear hug.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Exactly. Having been there, every year, there's always people like how I said, I missed the first one and I regretted it, immediately. There's people that aren't going as far as you are. You're coming all the way from Australia.
But I'm traveling 8,000 miles, 14 hours in an airplane, and I do it every year because I love it. And the people that say, that might be sitting on the other side of America say it's too far, have a bag of concrete and, toughen up. Just you're gonna enjoy every second of it. It's experience that you've got to try, even if you just do it once in your life. Just get out there to Dirtyfest and have a ball and meet everyone. It's just amazing.
Yeah, the bad thing is, or bad, good, however you want to look at it. But, you go one time, you're not going to stop going.
Absolutely. I was hooked the first year I went. Every year, Dirtyfest time comes around, I'll make sure I got my tickets. So, go out there and earn a bit of extra money because obviously it's not cheap for me to fly and accommodation and car hire and all that sort of stuff. So, get out there and do what I got to do to get over there and enjoy my time over there.
Yeah. Anybody that's watching this now, Peter's coming all the way from Australia. You don't have any reason to not come out. Australia is about as far away from Temecula as you can get. It's first week of June. It's beautiful weather in Temecula. The flights aren't too bad to get there from wherever you're at. Relatively.
The best thing is for me at the moment is it's coming into winter here and it's damn cold. It's wet. It's rainy. I'm going over to sunny California. What more can I ask for?
Exactly. So everybody should be coming to Dirtyfest first week of June in Temecula, California. Come down there, hang out. If you have a Torker, bring your Torker. Meet Peter, meet the Torker team, meet Bill, meet all of the Torker legends, plus all the other legends of BMX. And not even just BMX legends. There's people from the car world. There's people from movies. Atreyu from the Never Ending Story is going to be there. So you got movie stars coming. Bill Allen's there.
Bill Allen, the movie star. Yep.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter, what you're looking for. You're going to probably find somebody. Jeremy McGregor,
the number one movie star, Mike Miranda.
Exactly. Yeah.
he's a star in everyone's books.
Yeah. So again, make sure you get your flight, you drive out, do whatever, get to Dirtyfest this year, come and hang out, bring your Torker, get a picture. I think we should try having a Torker day out there. celebrate the 50 years of Torker. Anybody that has a Torker, collect them up and get a big picture. What do you think?
Absolutely. I love, like, as anyone who knows me knows that I love my Torker, and I just love to see everyone's builds, whether it's an old build from the 70s or it's a new build from 2026. I just love them.
Yep. And you're the Torker team manager whenever you're out there. So fully expect you to be rounding everyone up with the Torker, and not just to buy their Torker. I know every year you're going to take a Torker home with you. So.
Well, last year I took home a 77 Torker, which was actually raced on the day at Dirtyfest, and I built that up and I put it into a show over here in Australia, and I come first place in best vintage. So What can I say?
Yep. Come to Dirtyfest, leave with a bike and some cool memories.
Cool memories for sure. That's it. That's like, you can't beat it.
So is there anything else before we hang up? I know this was kind of a short one, but just trying to make sure we get everybody out to Dirtyfest.
Just come out and just come up and say good day. Everyone's happy to see everyone and enjoy the place, and enjoy the tacos. Oh, the tacos are in Australia we get garbage tacos. I have them over there, and I come back to Australia and I go to the local Mexican shop and it's just junk. So get into it.
Temecula is pretty close to Mexico. If it didn't have good tacos, it'd be a problem.
That's for sure.
You brought up a good point. There's a great food court down there, a bunch of different food. There are very nice bathrooms. Like I know that's kind of a weird thing to bring up, but
they are stunning.
the bathrooms have AC. It's this big trailer, very nice. You can wash your hands in there. It's not just your traditional cheapo porta johns. There's events going on all the time while you're there. So it's
not just the bike racing. There's the bike show and shine. There's the swap meet. So there's something for everyone. If one thing's not into your liking, I like everything, so I'm blessed. But if you need some parts for a bike that you're building up, there's a swap meet. You want to go and have a look at some beautiful old school bikes, there's a show and shine. You want to go watch the racing, go out and watch the racing. Then racing with the old boys are nuts. They as we say in Australia, they're racing for sheep stations, which means no holds barred.
Yeah. And then Friday is the Flatland Jam.
That's right, exactly. And I heard that there was a Red Line reunion happening as well on Saturday.
Yep, which that's going to be awesome too. What else? The Saturday night is the 80s night. So everybody's got to dress up. They have
last year, a couple of years ago, Eddie King came as Slash. Yeah, best looking, best outfit I've seen in a 80s. Dress up. It was a classic.
Yep. And then during that party, there's the scooter mom race. There's the pit bike race. So it goes from sun up to past sundown. Just all the fun, and then you get to see all the brands, all the famous people. Man, there's too much stuff to remember. Like I keep on remembering more and more stuff.
The foot down competition.
The foot down on Friday, which comes with money. So like
you can win yourself some cash. It's always good, especially in this economy at the moment. Bit of extra cash in the pocket.
Exactly. Go to Walmart, pick up a bike, take it back whenever you're done winning the foot down.
That's it.
All right, Peter. Well, again, it was great talking to you. We'll be seeing each other real soon. We only got a couple weeks to go now, so be seeing you. We'll be seeing you. Make sure you come by, say hi to Torker, say hi to Peter. Celebrate the 50-year anniversary of Torker with us.
Be there at Dirtyfest. Don't miss it.
Bye, Peter.
See you later, Dave. See you over there.